Larry Hughes goes the whole way. Left-handed, missed it. Stackhouse gets it back. Now the jumper, no good. Leitner trying to get it away from Boozer, can't do it. Here's LeBron James. Knocked away from behind, and they call a foul on Larry Hughes, and they'll give it to Brevin Knight instead. Immediately and delivered with 2:13 to go. Stackhouse has hit a couple of back-to-back threes, one after being fouled, one the long-range three-pointer.
Yeah, I think he's been rather patient so far this game. Early on, passed up what looked to be like open shots for other teammates. Kind of felt his way into the game, missed a couple of those shots, and then, as you mentioned, the last two possessions come up big.
LeBron James leads all scorers with 16 points, all 3 of his free throws, and 6 of 10 from the field. Stackhouse played and started in 70 games last year. Hughes, that's rejected. Up ahead to LeBron, chased down by Brevin Knight. Stackhouse behind the back to Haywood. Sweeping jumpers blocked. Hughes gets it back. And Stackhouse, now he'll take the open jumper. Jerry again drives, lays it off for Haywood. Tough pass to handle, and he couldn't.
That's backcourt. Backcourt. They missed that. Eddie Jordan still trying to get the attention.
Well, so is Mike O'Korn, and they spoke about it. Hughes, they'll give it to Washington. Take a look at the fast break. I don't know if we'll see this backcourt or not.
They come up with the loose ball, and he's in the front court, passes it back to McGinnis, who's coming in from the backcourt but hasn't established his presence in the front court.
Well, if he was straddling the line and Larry Hughes is blocked, here comes James the other way. Great pass, beautiful ball movement, and they can't score.
They got to make sure they score. They got 3 on 2.
And a technical foul is called.
You can't call that while the break is going, though. You can't do that. Oh, that was a terrible time for that to be called.
Hughes picks up a technical foul.
Oh, I thought that was on one of the Cavs.
No, they called it on Larry Hughes. LeBron James misses. It did happen in mid-transition. So it obviously hurt the Wizards, who were headed down court. What I was going to say about that backcourt, because this came up the other night, and I asked the official about it. I believe it was Nolan Fine. If he's straddling the line and had not established position in the front court, then it's not a backcourt violation. He's still in the backcourt, which is what happened the other night. Nolan said that the guy's foot was on the line, which would keep him in the backcourt. Stackhouse loses it out of bounds. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, once your foot is down, you can't step back.
No, but if you have not completely established yourself 100% into the front court, if you're running and say you still have a foot on the line, then technically you're in the backcourt still. And I don't know where this player was. Stolen. Up ahead to Stackhouse.
Well, that's certainly a very welcome finish.
Several categories, but they are first in the league in steals per game. And today is a great example of that. 11 steals in the first half, 9 in the second quarter, 4 by Juan Dixon.
I was going to say 4 by Juan Dixon, 3 by Brevin Knight. Both of those guys are very tenacious and aggressive in going after steals, looking for passing lanes. If a player turns his back, they're right on top of him.
Wizards, despite letting Cleveland shoot 53% from the field, have the lead at 42%. LeBron James, a magnificent first half.
Well, he got off to a tremendous start, had 14 points in the first quarter, and ended up the half with 16, but he got off to a tremendous start for his team, shooting that outside jumper. Here's a nice little turnaround hook shot from the baseline, a very difficult shot. But it's good to see Jerry Stackhouse back in the lineup, number 42 for the Wizards. Came out and played smartly, I thought, at first. Got it going in the second quarter, had 2 3-point plays, ended up with 8 points, and there's one of those 3 steals we talked about leading to a dunk from Jerry Stackhouse.
Stack with 8 points on 4 of 8 shooting in 12 minutes of play in his first action this season. He has missed the entire season, rehabbing from the offseason knee surgery. LeBron James with 16 points. Another critical phase of this game. Cleveland is number 1 in the league in rebounding, but the Wizards have held them to just 1 offensive rebound on 17 missed shots. Getting set for third quarter action from the MCI Center, where the Wizards lead the Cavaliers 47-42. Dixon with 4 steals. The Wizards 11 steals as a team in the first half, and they lead at 47-42 as we get set for third quarter action. We take a look at these statistics in the first half. We mentioned that Cleveland shot 53% and the Wizards 42%. Washington still leads. They've done a good job rebounding the basketball, especially offensively.
Look at the points off turnovers, 15 for Washington.
Cavaliers led by LeBron James, who had 16, but he was 0 for 3 to end the period.
Boozer came off strong. He was 4 for 4 in the second quarter. 8 points for Washington. No one in double figures, but great balance. Hughes with 9, Haywood 8, as Stackhouse. Jarvis Hayes with 7, and Steve Blake off the bench. By the way, speaking of the bench, Washington's bench outscoring the Cavs 20-6. Also, you talked about the rebounding. Washington had 7 offensive rebounds and only gave up 1 offensive rebound to the Cavs. Good job in those 2 departments.
Leitner starts the second half. He started the game. Takes a tough shot and hits it. LeBron James had no field goals and 2 points in the last 14 minutes of the first half. He went 0 for 3. And a 20-second timeout taken by Cleveland. Kwame Brown has a broken nose. It came in warm-ups during the layup drills when he was inadvertently hit by, of all people, Teray Braggs, who he's standing next to, just to the right of your screen there. The newly acquired Braggs, who was just recently signed to another 10-day contract, but he
had to reach up with just the one hand because the other being held by Ilgauskas.
Jerry Stackhouse got the start tonight in his first game this season. Mitchell Butler was placed on the injured list after they activated Stackhouse. Jerry had 8 points. Brevin Knight in the lane, back out to Stack. Now he takes the jumper, a little short. Had a 3-point jumper in the first half and made a 3-point play. Finished with 8 points. Leitner knocks it away from behind, now pressures McInnes. Good defense by Christian Leitner. 7 seconds to shoot. LeBron James. Ilgauskas from the baseline.
Good job defensively and not giving up an offensive rebound again.
Knight penetrates. Haywood spinning inside. Fade away. Missed it. He's been watching some tapes of Earl Monroe, I think. That is a whirling dervish move.
It's a lot of man to be twirling around like that, to twirl your body around.
And actually, he'd be watching film of Earl Monroe, not tape.
You got that
right. James inside. Traveled. Turnover, Cleveland. Their 14th turnover of the game. They averaged 15.4.
Again, you got to get help with this guy. Leitner is the one that comes over, provides the help, an extra step taken by LeBron James. And the turnover numbers as they stand right now, 14-7.
Hughes, long jumper off the mark. Haywood tipped out of bounds by Ilgauskas. Back to the Wizards with a new 24.
Hey, what, Ilgauskas is awfully physical down there. A couple of cases I thought that they might whistle him for a foul and didn't.
Stacked for Knight. Now he takes the jumper and short. Leitner is there for the rebound. Tried to go underneath the Hughes, and they picked it off. Oh, what was that? Well, I'd like to see that again.
Well, sometimes when you do it smoothly, you can get that extra step in there. Does he travel?
I don't know. From the free throw line. Wizards by 4. In the first half, with Blake and Dixon in the game, the Wizards were +9. With them out, they were -4. Jeff McGinnis with a three-pointer. And that cuts the lead to 1. Steve Buckhantz and Phil Chenier, our Comcast Sportsnet crew. Wizards look for their 15th win of the season, and that's an air ball by Jarrett. James drives, draws a foul, score the goal. He'll go to the line. Cleveland has the lead back.
First personal foul. Team's first. LeBron James going to the line for Cleveland.
I thought Larry had excellent position right here. It looks like he's a little bit off balance, but he's able to regain that balance and get the shot in.
Cleveland on a 10-1 run. And again, the Wizards come out and do not start a third quarter in prolific fashion. Christian Laettner picks up the foul, and LeBron James will have a chance for his second straight three-point play.
Well, there's no question this is this guy's forte, his open court ability to create shots and finish at the basket, even with the pressure and the contact coming from Christian Laettner. That's 2 consecutive three-point plays coming from LeBron.
Eddie Jordan. Washington just 1 of 7 from the field this quarter with 2 turnovers and only 3 points. Here's Kwame, strong move, and he draws a foul.
It's going to be interesting watching Kwame, because I would imagine that having a certain amount of pain in that facial area, you'll be a little hesitant, or at least thoughtful, about where you go in terms of leading with your head. Sometimes you may even find yourself backing off, but not in this case. Kwame
lost it. Thomas picks it up and slams it in.
Well, they were fortunate on that possession. Kwame going into the middle where there's a crowded area. Lost the handle, but it went right to Atan.
Cavaliers by 4. Boozer pulls up for the jumper. Knight the open shot.
That's one thing. Brevin has struggled with his shot tonight. Done well from the assist column.
28 points for LeBron James. 8 this quarter. And he's made all 4 of his field goals. Cross court for Stackhouse. For Jarvis Hayes. LeBron again. Stackhouse, no call. Tip up, not there. Foul on Kwame, and Eric Williams will shoot 2. Stackhouse really wanted a foul at the other end on Ilgauskas.
Yeah, he did.
No call.
He could have gone to the side, but decided to go right at him, just as you saw Eric Williams do to Kwame Brown. In transition, you've got to make sure that you don't back yourself underneath the basket. In fact, don't back yourself inside that no-charge zone, because you become non-effective in that area. You can't draw the charge, and it's even more difficult to try and block shots right underneath the basket.
Can they do it again? Steve Blake and Juan Dixon back into the lineup, replacing Stackhouse. Stack missed 3 of the last 4 games last season. His final game was April 14th against the Knicks here. He had 5 points in 15 minutes. He didn't play in the final game against Philly, in Philly, on April 16th. Total of 70 games last year. Thomas stolen away by McInnes. Great fake by LeBron. What a move! He is putting on a show here. Cavaliers by 10, their largest lead. Officially 28 points for LeBron James, 12 in the quarter.
Well, LeBron has really got his offense going with transition baskets. All of his points in this quarter have been primarily going to the basket like that. He's hit the one long.
Jarvis Hayes open. Now he gets a good look at the basket and scores.
Get it down.
3-pointer for the rookie from Georgia.
Well, somebody was real late getting back. I don't know, was that Newble? But that's why Hayes had so much time to get himself together for that shot.
Jarvis's second 3-pointer of the game.
Here's the question with this big backcourt that they have, particularly with James.
Boozer, what a job for the offensive rebound and putback.
Huh? Look at that. 30 points in 30 minutes.
Starting LeBron now. Drives inside, draws a foul, and he scores.
Well, this guy's just so physically stronger than most of his opponents, especially in playing in the backcourt, that you've got to drop off and have help. Now, Kwame's in there helping, but the push occurred as he moves towards the middle, but a continuation gives him the shot and another 3-point play. How many 3-point plays has he had?
We'll check on it. Blake, no good with a 3-point attempt. Cavaliers by 11. And a technical foul called on Kwame Brown by Tony Brothers.
This is have to calm down, getting a little frustrated. And you can understand that, but again, you've got to look at the big prize there. You don't want to give up free throws and technical fouls. Has Kwame gotten a technical foul this year? Check that one out too. Might be his first.
.33 points for LeBron James. Pulls up for another jumper. Unbelievable! James is 2 away from matching his season and career high. Blake at the buzzer. And a horrible third quarter for the Wizards. Outscored 36-17 in the quarter. James with 35 points, 19 in the period, and the Cavaliers have grabbed the lead and taken control. After 3, Cleveland plays in the third quarter. Tony Batiste scores easily. Boy, things have really unraveled for the Wizards here quickly. They had a nice comeback from 7 points down, took a 9-point lead, up by 5 at the half, and bottom sort of falling out here now. Jarvis Hayes, the runner, good. Gets his own rebound, drives inside, and scores. What a shot.
Well, that very easily could have been another three-point play.
Contact from Kwame Brown. LeBron James has matched his season high with 37.
I thought there may have been a foul. Steve Blake does a good job in coming up with that ball. Then he dishes it off to Kwame. Looked like a foul to me.
Jarvis Hayes hits a 2-point field goal. 16 points for Jarvis Hayes. His career high this year, 22 against these Cavaliers. Also the Lakers and the Nets. And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
Time to dig down defensively.
There he goes, blocked by Stackhouse, and a foul call.
Boy, Eddie's going to get a technical.
He sure is. He just did. He did it on purpose. Boy, what a call that was.
It was late, and it was made by official over by us across the court. Oh, he pushed off with the right arm. He used the left hand to get the shot off. Watch the right arm. I think that other shot was even better of showing that right arm push off from James.
Take another look.
Watch as he pushed the ball to the left hand. Now he's pushing off from Stackhouse. He's the one initiating the contact. Oh, this should be a real good angle. Yeah, there's the push off there.
A new career high for LeBron James, 38 points. Yeah.
Once again, the right arm.
Anytime you use that arm and create contact, it's an offensive foul. Stackhouse trying to go the other way, and he draws a foul.
And that's something that we could have anticipated coming from Stackhouse. He 9-year veteran. He understands, you know, the style, the mentality of officiating. He goes right to the basket, gets awarded 2 free throws.
Cleveland by 14 with 8:59 to go here in regulation. Our old pal Wes Unseld.
It's good to see him back. Wes had some knee work done.
Both knees replaced. And Ernie Grunfeld, of course, assuming the duties of general manager. LeBron James has a new season high, which of course is his career high.
Oh, good defense. He moved right up on James.
Stackhouse scored a field goal. He'll go to the line.
I think LeBron could have blocked that shot, but decided to pull back. Let's see. Watch this again. Gets the contact there from Ali. Maybe he couldn't have gotten it. He came very close to blocking that shot.
Wow. That's, I guess, one thing when you've been out a long time that it affects is your free throw shooting because of your legs and your knees.
Your legs and your knees. And then that mentality again. I mean, the game is played at a maddening pace up and down. And then you have free throws. Good block, Kwame. Then you have free throws where you come to a stop. No players running around you or anything. And there's an adjustment that needs to be made. Kwame coming over to help out here. Fans respond to that block.
Juwan Wagner with Dixon on him. What a shot. Wagner in his second year from Memphis.
Well, Wagner's a guy we haven't seen a lot of. He's been injured the last 2 years quite a bit, but tremendous offensive player. In fact, I think from what I understand, his more natural position is going to be that 2 guard as opposed to point.
Wizards looking to go inside, come up with a turnover instead. 13-point Cavalier lead. And an offensive foul called on LeBron James.
Offensive foul, number 23, LeBron James. Third personal.
That's his third or fourth?
Third.
You need to capitalize. Could have been there over there. He moved into Kwame.
James again. Up ahead to Stackhouse. Left-hand corner of your screen. Offensive foul.
Another one.
On 19-year-old LeBron James.
Good positioning defensively by Jerry Stackhouse. That forces the 4th personal foul by LeBron James.
3 of his 4 fouls have been offensive. Wizards look to get it into Kwame, but can't. Stackhouse drives, blocked.
He was trying to dump it off to Kwame.
Yep. McInnes the other way. Pretty drive. Jeff McInnes in his 7th attempt. Great pass to Boozer,
yes.
And he scores. Terrific look by LeBron.
And that's one of those plays you just have to trust your teammate to fill that spot. He got sandwiched and trapped by 2 defenders. Watch him give the wraparound pass right there. And again, he has to trust that Boozer's going to fill that opening. And that's just what happens. Boozer coming to the ball, gets the basket. Nice assist from LeBron James.
Carlos Boozer with another big game. Now 18 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals.
Had back-to-back games earlier this month of 32 points and 18 rebounds, and then 32 points and 20 rebounds.
32 is his career high. And Steve Blake will shoot 2. The foul on McInnes is 2nd.
No one really closing down that lane there. Jeff still trying to convince the official that he didn't foul.
Another poor free throw shooting day for the Wizards. 16 of 24, 67% from the free throw line.
Came up with another steal.
For the moment, James gets it back. No call. Boozer's there. And he scores. The #1 rebounding team in the league. And Tony Brothers has another technical foul. This time
On LeBron.
it's on LeBron James. Blake makes the free throw. James has missed his last 5 shots.
But gave up 53 points so far in the second. Washington trailing by 14 now, and their opponents shooting 50%. Washington under 40%. They had out-rebounded Cleveland in the first half by 2, but you can see Cleveland really having the advantage. That means they out-rebounded Washington by 14. And Washington with 14 steals. LeBron James, 38 points, a new career high for him. Jarvis Hayes leads Washington with 16 points.
Wizards actually were up by as many as 9 at one point in the first half and led by 5 at the break, but the third quarter spelled doom for this Wizards team. believe it was 36-17. They were outscored in the third quarter.
And because they have that big lineup, a lot of their points coming in the paint. Carlos Boozer, Ilgauskas, and of course LeBron James had at least 3 3-point plays in that third quarter when they took the lead and took control of the game.
Boozer has 8 of the last 10 Cleveland points. 15,541 in attendance here today. Nice move by Kwame. Career high of 22, a turnover Cleveland.
Well, Steve Blake made that happen. He and Juan Dixon trapping, coming up from the blind side. And the one player turning him back to that blind side, forcing the bad pass.
9th turnover of the game for Jeff McGinnis, but he's done a pretty good job running this team. Jarvis again lost it inside, got fouled. And he'll have a chance to add to his total of 18 points.
This year, nope.
Newble lays it in. And then got hit in the face by LeBron James. Dixon's short jumper good. Newble, after making that layup, took a shot right in the nose from James inadvertently. That's the second time that's happened on the floor tonight. The first time was prior to the game when Kwame Brown caught one in the nose from Teray Braggs, his teammate, in the layup line, and it broke Kwame's nose.
Yeah, not even game time.
Wizards trying to get it away from James, and that will enable him to add to his already season and career high 38 points.
Well, this is how that collision occurred. He lays it up, and as he comes down, turns right into LeBron. See how solid LeBron is, too.
No free throws for LeBron James. Cleveland ball on the side. Wizards still trying to get it away. Eddie Jordan says no foul. Steal by Washington. Dixon back to Blake. They work that play nicely, but Steve's not there, but Jeffries follows it in.
Down to 5 points.
They sure do, with 11.7 seconds to go, and the Wizards forced to commit the foul. 18-29, and they win just their 5th game on the road. 5-20 on the season. LeBron James, a new season and career high, 38 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. Wizards led by Jarvis Hayes with 20.